Hello everybody, Imminent Storm here, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 3. In our last episode, we had some good and some bad. So for the good, we were able to finally wipe out all of the enemy Soviet units in the pocket in the north that we created there. Took pretty much all episode to grind that stack down, but it's gone now. We were also able to break out of the stalemate we had found ourselves in Greece. And for the bad, we had this happen over here. As you can see, Belgium has reappeared on the map. They had a small uprising there that I was kind of lackadaisically using my garrisons to try to put down as I typically do, and then all of a sudden they just started getting regular military units out of thin air. And what I can see looks like what happened is they got some, it looks like Netherlands probably. No, it's not Netherlands. And some Australia. They got some expeditionary forces from some of their allies. And then they were able to break out and hold the territory long enough for the actual Belgian army to respawn. So this is a big problem which we have to deal with. Unfortunately, that means that it's going to put a bit of a crimp. Wait a minute, are these guys completely gone? Oh, they're just about. I think those are actually planes. Put a bit of crimp on my plans for continued offensives here in, the Soviet Union. What I was thinking to do last episode was, or previously, was to, kind of focus on the south here, continue with my push to Stalingrad to try to take it. But we have a lot of territory to cover, we have a couple of rivers to cross, and I'm not sure I have the manpower to do it, to extend the front that far. So what I'm thinking I'm going to need to do is try to push the center here out a bit to kind of free up some of the guys along this front to swing them down here to assist in pushing further on, which means that I'm going to be making Moscow my next primary target in the Soviet Union. So I'm going to be trying to reinforce the center here and begin a push out and towards Moscow to take the city, because that is worth a ton of victory points if I can take it, and that'll really let me know where my surrender progress is, because we're at about halfway through. That's going to jump it quite a bit if I can get Moscow. We got a few other small uprisings here that we are hopefully going to remain small uprisings. Alright, so what I want to do here is I'm going to grab some infantry corps here. I think I'm going to take 3 corps, and I'm going to strategically redeploy them into this new Belgian theater here. So I'm going to grab these guys, and we're going to move them into position. That should bring our strength up to about army level for the forces that we'll have in the region. Because we got these guys that were in Norway, we have brought them back down to help deal with this. What's that? I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a Swedish? No, it's not Sweden. It's a remnant of the Finnish Navy. Interesting. And we're going to bring them in, and probably if we can wrap this up in Greece pretty quick, we'll try and grab these guys as well and bring them up if we can't take care of it. Alright. So let's go ahead and get things rolling a little bit. Now what I also want to do is I want to grab these guys and strategically redeploy them there, and this whole stack, strategically redeploy them here, because what I want to do, actually looks like this stack can come as well. Oh, province lost. Let's just... We need to keep this going away. And actually, we can order them to swing through there, wipe out those little provinces. Alright, so... We'll grab these guys. I'm going to stack them up here as well. Just going to make things a little bit thin here. But I can take one of these armored divisions and just swing it over there to bolster that force. Now, I want to bring this armor all down here. I'm going to strategically redeploy it right here. It's going to pull a couple guys off the front, but it shouldn't be a problem, I hope. Alright, we're going to let that kind of move around a bit, and then we'll see what we have left. I think a lot of this episode is going to be kind of redistributing things on the Soviet front here as we get prepared for a renewed offensive in the center. What I also want to do is still continue to work in the south here a bit. So I want to kind of push out to this river. Alright, so we're moving in there. Those guys are moving in there. These motorized infantry, they're pretty banged up. These infantry, we can actually swing them down. And these guys, I'm going to push. Let's see, where's the rest of his? Let's move him forward. Let's move these guys all forward. And this is a pretty big stack we have sitting here. I might need to think about what we're doing with that. The heavy armor. Yeah, let's actually swing this heavy armor. Let's see, there, that's critical. Let's swing this heavy armor down here. Let's move you up. Let's move you over here. And any other cores, yeah, push them up to the front. Make sure that we keep core level commands near their divisions. Yes, I understand that we're under attack. These guys are all out of supplies. Because we all of a sudden just dumped the force here where there was no supply route. So we have supplies moving over here. They should get there shortly. Keep this production. I'm definitely looking forward to getting these super heavy tanks. Alright, so what are we looking at here in Greece? Alright, supplies are an issue. But I'm hoping I'm going to be able to do is let me take some of those guys and those guys, launch an attack there. Let's take a couple of these divisions, launch an attack there. And hopefully pouring all these supplies in from all these supply routes is going to help keep these guys working. Oh, that's going to take a little bit, but we should be able to win that. And it looks like that our allies have renewed their offensive here in the north, so we should be able to hopefully, you know, create a pincer and crush these British units, which is going to be very nice because all these British units, if I can destroy them, are units I'm not going to have to deal with in actual Britain when I do invade. So, alright. I'm not going to try and get crazy here. Oh, we got their core. Yeah, I know. Let's actually move their core back. Let's get my fleet over here. Try and grab their core. I have these guys moving into position. Yeah, garrison's retreating. Actually, I'm going to end that battle because that's not going anywhere. Move into that province. I probably can. I'll probably move in there as well. Yeah, they're trying to push out. Unfortunately, this is giving me some trouble here. Come on, move. Need to get these guys over here before this becomes a problem. Alright. So guys are moving around here. What's this? 30%. Can I do a support attack to increase? Let's bring these guys over here. And these guys can move up in there. No, I don't want to move them both. Let's move one there, one there. Let's actually get that guy in there as well. We need to keep an eye on our production. Come on, we need to get these guys over here. These guys are coming with their entire corps, right? Yeah, it's just they can't move because they just completed a battle, so they have to wait. So I'm just going to have to wait a little bit there. Hopefully this will be enough to get in here and just kind of contain them a bit before they start really becoming an issue. Okay, so let's see what we're doing here in 60%, 61, yep, we're winning there. Brest Kalamata convoy. Okay, nothing we can really do about that. So just make sure that we keep ships on there. So our primary fleet got kind of beat up a bit. These guys are all out of supplies. That can move north. Alright, that whole stack, none of them are actually moving. And they're all guys, let's see, this... infantry. Yeah, let's actually move all those guys down there and bring these guys down as well. Alright, we gotta make sure we keep our production going good. Alright. What can we do down here? We need to push out. Up here and here. So... I'm going to take 3 divisions. Launch an attack there. Support from the flank. I'm going to take these 3 divisions. Launch an attack there. And then I'm going to take those 3 divisions. Launch an attack here with the remaining one there. They are not contained at all. Swing some guys around. Because they just keep attacking our garrisons, and our garrisons just cannot hold up. We need these units. Actually, they moved out of there, so... See, I think that they're starting to take more territory than they can actually hold. Okay, so we managed to get through there. And we can probably take a couple of those guys and launch an attack there. Did these guys just give me an expeditionary force? That's interesting. Well, I'll take it. That's the Belgians. That's a Belgian unit that is under my control. Not Belgian. Bulgarian. Oh, I got Belgium on the brain. Alright, yeah. Will I be able to actually maybe throw them back out of there? Do a support. Alright, we won that battle. Actually, where are... Let me see, let me get these guys. I'm gonna rebase them over here. Maybe we can just run it really slow because I don't want things to get out of hand. Alright, so... Alright, we won that battle, actually. Alright, can we launch an attack here? And do a support attack from there? I think so. Move them in there. And actually, let's support attack from those tanks, and the bomber's gonna need some time to recoup. Alright. What do we got here? We got some tanks. Let's move... Actually, let's wait for all the tanks to get there, because I want to have the whole stack. Alright, these are infantry. I want 3 divisions of infantry in Leningrad. I want 2 divisions of infantry here. And then we can bring those tanks off the line and move them back south. I want... Where's the rest of this guy's infantry? Oh, he hasn't gotten there yet. But I want 3 divisions of infantry there. Okay, so I think we might be getting something done here. Can I attack them there? Throw them out of there. And then support attack like that. Okay, we managed to wipe that out. That's good. We haven't wiped this out yet. We need to get... Yeah, we're starting to swing that guy around. And production, we need to keep that balanced. Alright, let's go over to Greece. Where are we at in Greece? Let's take a couple of guys, move them there. Let's take a couple of guys and move them there. And take a couple of guys, attack there. Support that attack there. And advance. Oh no, we don't want to advance with that guy. Not just yet. Need these guys freed up and ready to attack again. This looks like 52 hours. Yeah, they're still pushing out. Right, we need to get these guys in position. Let's grab those bombers. Probably okay now. And ground attack. Ground attack. British interceptors. We can actually remove the goals on that one. Well, let's actually add the goals there to keep them kind of driving that way. But yeah, they're making progress. That's going well. Okay. So, let's see where we're at here. Alright, we got all these tanks. So, I'm going to put at least one armored division here, but I want to start stacking tanks there. And there. Move that guy there. We need to put some more guys on this front here. Actually, I want to move that whole stack down there. We'll figure out where their command structure is later. Right, this battle is... we support it from there. And let's bring these infantry up. We have some heavy armor here. Let's bring that heavy armor up here. These guys we can probably move back to the front. There for now. Alright. Okay, so... Alright, these guys are in place. Well, they still can't move, but I can give them orders. Alright, so... you... move here. Him move here. Move here. Move here. And him, I guess, stay here for the time being. Because what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to launch an attack here. Supported. From there. Okay, so we were able to take that province. Keep those bombers working. The flying bomb. Alright. Oh, production. We're almost done these radar stations. That is a big stack of guys right there. As soon as this guy and these guys are ready, I'm going to try and take this province here. Start getting them away from the shore. Looks like these infantry are they finally starting to move? Come on, guys. Get moving. Those guys are moving. Okay. That's looking like that's finally getting mopped up. Alright, so these guys can move into position there. They're coming into position here. Alright, now the city of Rostov-na-Don. Is there a connection between Azov here and whatever this project? Yes, there is. Okay, it's a river crossing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave one guy here. Jet engine research advance. Take these guys, do a support attack. Let's see what it looks like. We did have another set of bombers, right? There they are. Let's actually move them down here temporarily. Alright, these guys are ready. This guy isn't. 2 more hours. These guys aren't going to be done until December or January. This one's going to be done in November. Still got a ways to go yet on that. See, I cannot let them get to a point where they might threaten the provinces where my interceptor screens are set. So. Alright, this infantry. These guys are trying to move out. Hopefully these guys are going to deter them from that. Again with the IC. Alright. They managed to take that, but they're going to get driven back by one of these divisions once it gets there. Okay, so. Managed to drive them out of there. Or not. Support attack. Support attack. Alright, let's launch an attack here. Launch an attack there. And swing these guys north. Uh-oh. Gotta break them out. Battle of Rostov-na-Don. We took it. We took the city. Okay, so we need to keep these guys here to hold, and actually let me bring another infantry division down. Why are you way over there? Because it's just the way things are shaking out. Heavy armor. Those guys in. Artillery research. Okay, so I want to bring this guy and this guy and move them in there, because there's no one there. And I want these guys to attack here. Oh, and we can probably actually launch an assault there. That guy needs to move up. Alright, there we go. We've got all these guys in position here now. Automotive, research, advance. Okay, so let's just start distributing these guys out. So I'm going to load up here. Okay, so we want all those guys to move as soon as they actually have some supplies. Okay, so I'm not even... These guys, they've just started moving. Oh my goodness. Well, they were pretty exhausted from that big battle they were in. Okay, that was a pretty easy win right there. Alright, let's move these heavy armor up there. I'll launch an attack there. Those guys need to stay there. Alright, let's take a look at Greece again. It's got all this stuff going on all over the place. Ah, come on, really? Alright, we won that battle. So now all of these guys can start pushing up there. Alright, back to Greece, back to Greece. Alright, we need to keep these guys moving. How's the supply situation look now? Good, very good. Alright. Continue to push everything we've got all across the front. And how is our fleet looking? Okay, we've gotten a lot of good repairs. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to bring my main fleet back up here to Brest. Because I have that one cruiser that's still sitting there. Pick him back up. Alright. Hopefully they don't pull a Dunkirk here and evacuate their units, but I don't think they're going to be able to do that. We sunk a lot of their transports. Okay, so what does our line look like here? Not so good. Actually, let's launch our attacks here. throw my bombers in there. Alright, so we can actually just walk right in there now. I wonder if I actually have enough guys here now to take care of this mess, but I'm still bringing this stuff down. If I take care of that and I can redirect them at some point, that'll be great. But alright, so now we can actually free up these tanks and bring them back down here. Okay, and this tank can get freed up again. Bring them down there. And then these guys, as soon as these divisions are in place, can also move back down here. I'm going to go ahead and do it, because they're going to be there in 11 hours. Okay, I think we've got this contained. Oh, they managed to get some guys in there. Alright, you've had your fun. Now it's time. To go back to your pen. It's kind of bad. Alright, let me just take a look here. Yep, they're drifting towards it. Let me re-influence them. Re-influence them so they don't start drifting toward the Allies anymore. And still, the highest threat is the Soviet Union. So I want them as an Axis member. So I'll have basically this entire section of Europe as my allies. And I'll probably end up destroying them at some point. Switzerland. It's like Sardinia's could become a stalemate. Alright, continue the offensive. The rest of you guys... Actually, let's bring the Marines in. And the rest of these guys launch an attack there. And again, we'll take these guys there, and these guys there. Continue to push. Alrighty then. Alright. Let's bring the heavy tanks there. Let's launch into there. Let's get these guys. That's too many. Those guys into there. What are we looking at? Nothing there. Oh, they launched an attack. How are they getting that successful? That's a lot. That's a sizable stack. Where are you at? Let's get you bombing. Oh, looks like they gave it up. Okay. And this battle, they're launching a counterattack there. Here's what we're gonna do. Our forces are under attack. Okay, never mind. Everybody, squeeze them out. Okay, so what I was going to do here is we are going to launch a simultaneous attack from here. We're going to launch a support attack there. We are going to grab our bombers, and we are going to attack them there. Yeah, I think I have this under control now. We have our big stacks of infantry coming in, but I'm probably just going to end up redirecting them back out again. I have them just in case I need them. Alright. Actually, I think at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and end the episode here. I actually don't have a lot of time to run this episode long tonight. So we have redistributed our guys along this front. We still have a little bit more to do in that regard. Actually, let me just set some stuff up here. Come on. You moving in there. Get these guys moving there. And these guys move in there. Actually, no, move them up there. Okay, so. Anything else we need to look at? Okay, so that's taken care of. We're redistributing there and then freeing up those armored and motorized infantry divisions to move down here. We're prepped for a assault towards Moscow, which is going to start in the winter, but you know, it is what it is. We have the Belgium situation contained. We are crushing our way across the we'll call this Greece. We're about to push into Albania and hopefully wipe out a large chunk of those British forces. Let me just check and make sure. No, they're not granting military access. So, yeah, these guys are going to get smashed. And that's good. So, alright, we had a bit of a scare, but we're good, and we'll finish this up in our next episode. We'll finish, hopefully, Belgium up in the next episode, and we'll begin our offensive towards Moscow. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you next time.